Today on the show, I've got 5 of the most amazing GTA roleplay servers in 2025, and no, I'm not talking about the kind of overnight hobby project made by a couple of college interns that get 20 players a day before vanishing unceremoniously from the internet, because we all know there is no shortage of those kind of servers in 2025. In fact, you could go on Reddit right now and type, "I'm looking to join a GTA RP server," and you'll be swarmed by bots advertising their services like e-girls in an Elon Musk Twitter thread. No, what I've got here today are a few choice picks, servers where the lore, community, and gameplay are all excellent so you can get a balanced experience from start to finish. And I've also deliberately selected servers that are easy to get into for everyone, except for one very popular server. That one's honestly a bit of a wild card, and even though it's been around for nearly as long as GTA Online itself, you'll see why it's easier to watch than it is to play. But enough of me yapping here, let's get on with the first RP server. For many of you watching this video, grandrp is likely your first ever experience with the world of GTA roleplaying, and I suspect it will be the server of choice for many going forward because it's without a shadow of a doubt the most user-friendly server I've experienced to date. With a seamless sign-up process, easy to navigate client, and abundance of players, grandrp is everything you look for in a beginner's roleplay server. And now, some will claim that it's a grind fest and that you simply cannot unlock anything without spending ungodly amounts of IRL money, but I've actually streamed grandrp before, and let me tell you that the expensive sports cars and businesses are very much attainable as a free-to-play player if you just log in regularly and do your jobs as you would normally do in regular GTA Online. grandrp will often hand out free currency as well just for logging in. They host plenty of events where you can get items at a discount, and if you think about it, is it really that much worse than vanilla GTA? I mean, try buying a few cars in GTA Online without grinding Cayo Perico or without grinding your various businesses. Sure, the economies aren't directly comparable, but items in grandrp are priced very accordingly, and everything is tightly monitored by admins to ensure that both beginner players and veterans alike get an experience that is both fair and enjoyable. And speaking of admins, just because grandrp is a free-to-play, non-whitelisted server, that doesn't mean you can just run around shooting and stealing from everyone on site. This is not a hood roleplay server, and people will get locked up in jail if they disturb the peace and break the rules. By the way, you can still sign up to be a gang member and do all sorts of contracts the quote-unquote legit way if you like living the criminal life, or you can sign up to be a contractor doing all sorts of dirty deeds in exchange for money like carjacking, smuggling, and even petty theft or shop robberies if that's what you're into. Everybody in grandrp is a real person. There are no bots, yet it feels like you're walking around in an actual city full of people simply because there are so many players online at all times. What's amazing is that grandrp has been around for so long, yet it still gets regular updates every quarter as well as a new battle pass that releases to keep things entertaining. And these are usually themed after a specific location or culture, like the summer battle pass for 2025, which released on May the 30th, and it features an Aztec theme complete with pyramids and rainforests full of exotic animals, and you can actually go into this pyramid, solve puzzles, and find hidden treasures. Pretty awesome, right? You can also earn artifacts called statuettes that can be purified through a magic ritual to earn exclusive seasonal rewards. And if you want more statuettes, you can do co-op trials with your friends or participate in races. There's also a cyberpunk themed event on the horizon, so you're definitely going to get a mix of ancient mysteries as well as futuristic wonders all in one single battle pass. And if all this sounds exciting to you, definitely use my link in the video description below and pinned comment to download grandrp. Just click on that link, go to the grandrp homepage, and select one of the servers. I personally play on English Channel 1, although you can select whichever server is closest to your location. Next, you'll be asked to enter a few basic details, like your email, and you can select the password just like how you do with your Rockstar account. Then you can enter your name that you'd like to use inside of grandrp, and you're done. Just download the launcher and log in. As long as you have a registered copy of GTA 5 installed, you're good to go. Just be sure to use my link to receive free money and exclusive rewards upon joining, and bring your friends along because grandrp is completely free and all you need is an email and username to register and download the client. Number 2 on my list is a little place called City Life Roleplay, and it's currently on its second iteration, which was released just 6 months ago. City Life RP 2.0 has everything you need in a top-tier roleplay server, a well-balanced economy, skill-based gameplay, lots of players online at all times, and a vibrant community on Discord where people come up with new scenarios and hunt for jobs. If I were to nitpick, the only hurdle here for casuals is that you need to pay for the priority queue, but then again, this is a serious RP server with no microtransactions, and it runs entirely off of donations, so I can understand where they're coming from with this. City Life RP also has payment gated membership tiers, and there are 5 levels to it. each unlocking a new set of features for your player character. However, you can still get access to all the basics right from the very beginning, like being able to apply for any job you want and buying pretty much everything in the game except for a few luxury penthouses and garages, which are exclusive to upper membership tiers. There's also a really nice wiki for City Life RP that guides you through the process of setting up your character, the controls, and all the different types of jobs that you can do. You can be a garbage man, post office delivery boy, a driver, a fisherman, a miner, a truck driver, or even a prospector, and there are different skills related to each of these jobs that you can level up, just like you can in an RPG. On the server Discord, people can sign up to be cops, EMS, Justice Department employees, or real estate agents, and you also have a variety of criminal activities like store and house robberies, bank heists, drug manufacturing and distribution, chop shops, and more. Unlike vanilla GTA Online where the game tells you everything, in City Life RP you can't just drive to a place and pick up equipment for your meth or acid lab. You have to talk to people, build connections, and work discreetly so as not to draw the attention of the cops. Every single part of the process, from sourcing supplies and equipment to manufacturing, security, and distribution, is done by hand, and it feels engaging and immersive unlike anything you've ever experienced. High Life Roleplay is perfect for those who aren't too excited about doing every little thing according to strict guidelines and they just want to have some fun. If you just want a more immersive version of vanilla GTA where you get to buy expensive cars, participate in bank heists, and run your own SWAT team, minus all the tedium of mowing lawns and driving taxis to earn money, High Life RP is where you want to be. High Life Roleplay claims their top priority is player experience, and judging from the UI and gameplay, they seem to be right on track. I love how high production value it feels, and even the website for this server looks really clean and well organized. High Life claims that its server has logged over 11.8 million hours of gameplay with over 570,000 unique users, and I have no way to verify these claims personally, but at the time I checked in, there were 255 players on the public server, which has a max capacity of 400, so safe to say you won't run into any ghost towns here. One of the best parts of High Life RP as well is its authentic vehicle customization and handling model, which makes you feel like you're in a proper driving simulator. The server is also updated frequently with community feedback taken into consideration, and developers are constantly working behind the scenes to optimize performance so that you don't need a top-of-the-line PC to play, even though it looks gorgeous and runs really well on all builds. And the real estate market in High Life is also super diverse here, with everything ranging from trailer homes and little wooden sheds in the wilderness to high-rise apartment buildings and mansions, and you can buy it all depending on how little or how much money you have to spend. Next up is Badlands RP, and this one isn't as popular as the others, but it's one of the most memorable role-playing experiences that you'll ever have, and it's free. The only conditions are that you have to have a microphone and speak English at all times. You're also expected to remain in character, so you can't mess with other people's immersion by talking about the latest political developments or your favorite movies or whatever, unless it's part of the roleplay. In Badlands RP, you can run your own gang and give it a unique backstory. You can even have turf wars against rival gangs, and you can create group identifiers with your own logo and colors to make your gang stand out. Conversely, as a law-abiding member of the server, you can take down these gangs by signing up to be a police officer, but it doesn't stop there, because you can form specialized police departments dedicated to dealing with certain types of gangs, and if you get a search warrant, you can do movie-style coordinated raids on businesses and arrest everyone involved in their illicit activities. And if you're really serious about delivering justice, you can also sign up to be an attorney or a judge through the Department of Justice by taking a written test. This is all very thorough, complete with background checks and field evaluations, and stuff like this is why the jobs in Badlands RP feel like they have meaning. You don't just press a button and watch a bar fill up. You have to do the thing yourself. Take tests and communicate with real people. It's all very realistic and makes the effort you put in worth it because you're fostering a better community, and in return, you get a superior experience compared to most other roleplay servers. And time for the last and possibly the most controversial one of them all, NoPixel. This server is notoriously hard to get into, and a lot of people on sites like Reddit and Twitter claim that unless you've got money to burn or you're a content creator, there's absolutely no way your application is getting accepted. And I haven't checked it out personally, but NoPixel needs no introduction from me when it's seen names like XQC, Shroud, Pokimane, Jobless Gamers, and more. No joke, this is one of the longest running roleplay servers in existence, and it's been around since 2016 when it was created by Coil. And ever since then, the server has been the center of attention due to it attracting several popular streamers, and all of these streamers have their very own characters they play as to create various stories, kind of like an episodic TV series. And right now, you probably have zero chance of making it onto one of their public servers unless you pay for the priority queue, and if you want to play with the big dogs, you have to be someone notable. But there is a reason I included this server on my list, and it's not just because it's hosted some of the big names. NoPixel is also regularly updated with custom scripts, interactions, jobs, and character customization options that you simply will not find on many other GTA RP servers, and since these guys are raking in the big bucks, they can actually afford to hire some pretty competent developers and make a role-playing experience that feels smooth and looks great with absolutely zero network issues. So if you manage to sneak in somehow, rest assured that you will have an absolutely great time here. No exceptions. Those are going to be my 5 picks for the top 5 most amazing GTA RP servers here in 2025. So let me know if you guys have ever played on any of these. I know at least a few of you have checked out grandrp, and with the new summer update, a lot more folks are going to be joining in. So definitely, if you want to get involved, click that link in the description below. But also, don't forget to drop a like on this video if you found it informative. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more content like this. And as always, I will see you guys in the next GTA 5 online video. Until then, adios amigos.